What's going on, friends? What's up, gamers? And welcome to DRULcast 129? Is that what we agreed on?
Yes.
You checked earlier. I don't know.
We checked the mathematical equation. It sums up to that.
I said about 150, but yeah, we're at 129.
Oh, it's definitely at 150.
I'm way off.
Yeah.
As you can hear, we got J Spin in the building. We got Ace of Spades. We got Juan here as well. And myself, True Oz. What is up? So yeah, hi. I feel like I've spent a lot more time with Juan than I have with Jack recently.
That would kind of make sense.
Yeah. That's just kind of how it all worked out.
Yeah, I could actually breathe down your neck.
Just how it works.
Dude, Juan, me and Juan spent so much time together for the past, like, whatever it was, like, week or so, that he gave me a belly rub, and I fell asleep. It was the most wonderful belly rub I've ever gotten.
Yeah, it's as close as we've ever been. We were on the same bed and everything.
Oh, man.
So, I gave him the Lucha 5-star dive.
Yeah, he fucking frog splashed me as well, which was insane. Fucking breaking beds and shit. So yeah. Vegas happened.
You guys broke a bed?
No, we didn't. It probably should have, but they're very firm.
Okay.
So yeah, Vegas happened. We did not record, like I said. So I don't know.
That's not my fault.
Anything. Yeah, it really wasn't. It's just kind of how.
Yes, it is. It's the damn flowers' fault.
We could have been drinking and eating flowers while recording if we really wanted to.
Yeah, really. Just pull up the phone and record it. No, I mean, whatever. There's really not much to talk about in terms of games because I think the majority of the games are played. Well, that's a lie. All right, so let's kick things off. So, Juan, Jake, and I, on our flight there, spent a lot of time on the 3DS. We played Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes, which was a game that I don't want to say I kind of brushed off, but it is essentially what happened. It's like I didn't want to play it because playing online, I told you before, it's like laggy,
it was
right?
Bad, yeah.
It's just a really bad experience. So then I'm like, okay, only one person needs a cartridge, and this is awesome that Nintendo does this. One person needs a cartridge, and everybody else can do what's called download play. So they just like download the game off of you on their 3DS, and then everybody plays off of one cartridge. I don't know I don't know how or why that is beneficial to Nintendo, but I mean, it works. And best of all, it worked in the plane up sky high. It made that flight so much shorter. It was awesome. So yeah, Juan, I've already talked about the game. Juan, what'd you think about it?
It was awesome, the teamwork and then the emoticons. We were having too much fun with those damn emoticons. I swear to God, it was like we were using them for swears at one point in time.
So there's a preset of about 6 like emotes. They vary between like a sad face or like thumbs up or like a cheerleading, like yay, you're successful.
Oh, the cheerleading, man.
There's one that's like, oh, you gotta use your item over here, or you gotta throw, or there's like different ones. And you just tap on the bottom screen, and the more you tap, the bigger and the louder it gets, and it kind of covers like a good chunk of your screen, which is pretty funny. But yeah, no, we were playing that, and that's I figured that the emotes were gonna get in the way, because once I tapped it once, and then once everybody figured out what was going on, they're like, oh shit. And that was the only form of communication we had because they were sitting like a row behind me in the flight.
Yeah. And
it just worked out, it was.
You could have swapped perfect seats.
We could have. Yeah, we could have, but for the sake of window calling and whatnot, it just didn't happen that way.
Yeah, you and Jake.
Yeah.
You guys are the window hogs.
Well, it wasn't really that. I don't.
Jake is definitely a window hog. I just wanted to see your case.
No,
hey, dude, I was like window.
Not.
Yay for me. Nah, this motherfucker take my window seats. I was like, damn, bro.
I'm
only get on a plane like once every 2 years.
Why don't you get one the window seat, bro?
Cause Jake got the window seat.
Jake always claims
what
it.
What about us though?
Well, because we had the 2 front ones, and they had the 3 behind us because they were traveling 3 deep, so they had the entire row. We didn't.
Why didn't you just do left?
Because
middle
at that point we would regardless be in the same situation.
What do you mean?
As in, we still wouldn't be lined up.
But you could have at least 2 window seats.
We did.
Oh, then why didn't Juan sit in your window seat?
He didn't ask. I don't know.
That would have been awkward because they have a random stranger on theirs.
Who cares? You guys own that whole part of the plane. Those 2 rows belong to you. That one person is
there was one random seat.
Is one of 6 minority. They can push around.
Get off our seat.
Yeah,
Go to the luggage.
those are your rows. Both those rows belong to you.
Go to the overhead compartment.
Yeah. Like they have no say in the matter. If you tell them like, "Hey, we're switching around," they're gonna say, "Yeah, they 5v1." They ain't gonna say nothing. You know.
So yeah, no, and then there was like the discussion of maybe we'll swap and the girls can sit on one side and we'll sit on the other, and we'll all be lined up so we can fucking just play this game. But whatever, it just didn't work out that way. But regardless, I mean, the game worked. That's all that I really care for. It downloaded. Jake even had to update his system in order to get it to work. And
he was able to do it up in the air.
Just logged into their Wi-Fi and it worked. It was awesome.
Nice.
Even though
cool.
it was like, yeah, it was like a weird connection thing. It was one of those like you have to connect and you have to accept on like their page. And it worked on 3DS, which was great. Because I would have been pissed if we couldn't play. Mind you, also download play doesn't work with 2 people. You mandatory need all 3 people in order to get that game going.
Wait, I don't understand that.
So the game Triforce Heroes is a 3-player co-op tri-op game. If you don't have a third, you can't play download play.
Good. Why can't I play with 2?
Because you need the third.
Okay.
I don't understand it. I mean, it makes sense because it's a 3-player game, but
I mean, can you ever play with 2 players?
Yes, but both people need the cartridge. It's just specifically for download play that you don't.
That's weird.
Yeah. Hi, Chloe.
Doesn't like the pit bull. This is my pit bull.
Fine. But yeah, so the other thing about this game that I really like is the costumes. So while you're playing the game, at the end of each level, you get there's 3 like chests that pop up. Each one of the chests contains like a random it tells you at the beginning, it's like, oh, you could get this item or this item. And then there's 2, one of them is common and one of them is a little more rare than the other, right? And so you go in, you get the item, and then once you build up enough items, you can trade it into like the shopkeep person, and they make a new costume for you. And each costume does like different things. So there's one that allows you to find more rupees. There's one that gives you more health. The one that I was using let me shoot, if I had a bow and arrow, instead of shooting 1 single arrow, it would let me shoot 3 all at once. And then there was another one, I think Jake ended up unlocking this. I don't know if you got it on. The bomb suit, the ninja bomb suit.
I wanted to do the frog, but I was like, it'll be a waste.
The frog, what was
swimming.
Yeah, the frog was for the water. So there's the frog costume that lets you swim faster while you're in water. But that, I mean, that would only work obviously in water levels. Like there wasn't
at the time where I unlocked it, we were already in the lava.
Exactly.
I was like,
we were past the
I'm
water.
not gonna swim in the lava. I don't think that's possible.
So yeah, that was our flight there basically. Just playing that. I mean, I think all of our DSs kind of died, or were on the verge of dying by the time we landed. Or like maybe half hour before we landed, which I was like, oh man, this is so perfect. Like the timing was just perfect.
Oh yeah, mine was dying because at the beginning I was just doing the normal thing you do when you turn on your DS. You just go to see if you met anybody, and then do the find me's and all that stuff.
Yeah. See, I didn't do any of that, and this we talked about in our our like PAX 2015, our latest PAX episode, where no, it was last year's, right? That we went crazy like finding people and whatnot, because it couldn't have been. It was the year before that, because last year we were fucking But yeah, I didn't do any of that. As a matter of fact, I still haven't even checked if I met anybody in the airport or anything like that. I should probably pop that open and see if there's anybody there. But I just hate it because it caps out at 10 people. Once you hit 10 people, it just doesn't even, like, everybody else that you meet, unless you go in and collect those 10, everybody else that you meet is just, like, gone. Just trash, you know? So yeah, there's that. And then another, I mean, dude, it's just literally been 3DS for me. So Pokemon released a new game, and so did Nintendo. Both of them being free. I guess I'll start off with the Badge Arcade because I know Juan isn't playing it. So Nintendo releases, I don't even want to call it a game. It's more like an app for 3DS. It's called Nintendo Badge Arcade. Basically, it's like, all right, Jack, have you used the 3DS at all?
I mean, like in a store.
In a store or whatever. Are you at all familiar with like their main like layout, like their like the home page, I guess?
No.
So it's very similar to like an iPhone or just a smartphone right now in general, where there's like little icons and you just like your apps, you know, your apps or your games or whatever. So what Nintendo did now is release I guess a while ago they released an update that allows you to change the theme of it, so you can change like the color and all of that other stuff of your menus. Now you can add a theme to it, which is like a Mario Kart theme, and it replaces the whole thing, and it kind of looks like a road, right? And then you can put your apps inside of the road and things like that. So now, to build off of that, Nintendo released this other game / app called Badge Arcade, which lets you play the crane game, right?
Okay.
And you get a free like crane every day, like a free one every day, and basically there's a bunch of different levels, like different cranes you go to, and you can either pick up a badge and pray that you knock over some other ones with your free daily one, you know, because that way you unlock multiple badges, and you can actually use those badges on your main screen. So if you have, for example, that Mario Kart theme and you play the Mario Kart crane, you can get like the actual badges and put them on your main screen, and you can kind of decorate it that way. It's pretty cool. And then there's obviously like your your settings icon or whatever. Like there's certain badges that would replace that icon for you. So when you tap into it, it goes into your settings, you know? So basically just a bunch of things like that. The thing with this is, like I said, you only get one free a day. There's a chance that you can get two if you play like the practice one. But you have to basically clear the entire board with like 5 like cranes, which is kind of hard to do.
Yeah.
And then obviously in pure like free to play fashion, if you want to buy more cranes, you can, or more plays, you can. It's $1 for 5 attempts, which isn't too bad, but still, I don't want to pay for cosmetics, you know.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's really cool. I like that they at least have that as an option. You know, it's one of those like daily things. You're like, all right, cool. I'll just go on. I'll play the crane game here real quick. I'll see if I get anything. If I don't, well, tough shit. I'll try again tomorrow.
Yeah.
But how they get you is they put limited edition ones that only last for 3 days or whatever. So it's like, oh, you fucked up on your one, so you better hope for tomorrow. And then on the last day, you're like, oh man, like I really want to catch this and I can't. All right, fine, I'll pay $1 and I'll get 5 tries and I'll definitely get it, you know? So because if not, I mean, no, but I'm saying like that's how they're like enticing people to spend their money into getting these. I haven't bought any of them. I don't, as cool as they are, as nice as they look, I'm gonna obviously aim for the ones that I really want. But other than that, I mean, I don't think I'll ever end up paying for a cosmetic little icon on my DS. But I do see why. Like, I get it. If you can get a cool collection going, it'd be cool, you know? It'd be nice. And then the next game that they released was Pokemon Picross, which Juan introduced me to. But I guess I've played Picross. Do you know what Picross is, Jack?
No.
Have you ever played Sudoku?
Probably.
This is going to be very hard to describe. So it's a grid. Just picture like a 10 by 10 grid. Wait.
Okay.
Is it 10 by 10?
Yeah,
it depends on difficulty.
Oh, trust me.
I guess, yeah, it varies. It varies. But let's just say it's a 10 by 10 grid, right? And there's numbers on the sides, like on the X and Y axis, right? And you have to either you basically have to not color in, but like tap the grid that corresponds to the number that's on either side, you know?
Okay.
So like let's say there's like one that says 10, then you obviously have to color in like the entire thing, and it affects the both sides, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It affects either axis. So basically at the end of it all, once you figure out what the puzzle is, like what the numbers are, you get like a picture out of it. And that picture essentially, at least in this version, the picture becomes a Pokemon that you capture because you've completed said picture or said puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this was free to play. I've played Picross before on the 3DS actually. So this is the first time that it was released, I guess, for free with a Pokemon skin over it, I guess. And
they were selling it beforehand. It was a game in which they were selling. They've been doing that with some of the Pokemon titles beforehand. They did it with Pokemon Rumble.
Pokemon Rumble's
that's
on 3DS?
free. Yeah, they did that, and I got it for free. Something which they're using their big game titles as free to kind of entice people to play, regardless. And they're getting me. I'm not complaining.
Well, explain how Pokemon Picross works, because you've had way more time with it than I have.
Well, it's Pokemon. It's Picross. But it was really good. I like the fact that, like you said, you finish it and you do get the Pokemon. But what's really good about these collecting them, it's not a collectible thing, not yet at least. I don't see them as murals, but it's something which they have effects. And they
So each Pokemon you get has a different effect. Yeah.
Correct. And it's something which could help you out on the further levels. Now the cool thing about that is because they could do easy things like at the beginning they are timed, or there's some that are very specific. You have to use it so that it unlocks a pattern that it crosses. And then they have ones that you have to do it. It's only for vertical patterns. And that's at the beginning. And afterwards you also got it that you could have it that it's called Fix It. So you have 6 times that it'll fix it for you
Automatically. So if you mess up and you pick a wrong, if you color in a block that's not supposed to be colored in, it automatically fixes it for you, right? Is that
yeah, that's the one that how that works there.
Yeah.
So the other one that was really interesting is the timing one. You could actually stop the times, so that you could get a better record. It's kind of like cheating. It's like you never really completed this in under 5 minutes, but it'll be documented as you did it in under 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Because you could either there's 2 different ones. There's one that slows down time by a certain percentage, and there's one that actually freezes it for 10 seconds. So it's actually pretty cool. And I guess as you progress and you get the higher levels, because right now we're getting all the smaller ones at the beginning of the game. And I myself have encountered a special or legendary in which I did it twice. I did it yesterday again, Oz, by mistake, because I'm like, oh look, a new level, and then I clicked on it, not knowing that it was a legendary. Oh my god! All you hear me is bitching and complaining because it's a fucking 20 by 20 square. I'm like, what the hell, man? How do you even do this? And you can't use your support Pokemon because it doesn't support that grid. So the ones that I'm catching now only supports 10 by 10s. So you can't use them at all because they're overpowered.
I see. Okay. That makes sense.
So you have to level them up, I guess. Not level them up individually, but I guess get their evolutions as you progress through the game. I don't know how that works quite yet. But my gosh, man, it's just a pain, bro. The thing is, it's something which at least is fun, it's captivating. It's not your usual traditional game in which you're playing for Pokemon. This is more of a time consumer. That's what I used it for. Yeah. I use it as my new bedtime story. Fall asleep on it. And it's worked. But it's something which could also be vice versa and keep you up.
Yeah. So here's the thing with, obviously, once more, free to play, they're going to want you to buy shit. So the problem with this game that I found is, so originally, like, when I played Picross, I was never timed. It was more of a Zen, like, type thing to do, It was a Sudoku. It was a puzzle. You just sit down, you pop it on, you know, start coloring blocks in. You're like, okay, this one, this one, this one. You figure things out, right? So this one introduced a couple of things that I didn't like. For starters, it introduced energy, which is used to get into the level, or is it just used? It's just used when you mess up, right?
It's used every time you put in a block. It's
Yeah.
one energy.
And on top, so yeah, every time you use so basically you're already limited to how much you can play the game, right? Which by the energy. On top of that, they introduced a currency called picrites. I don't know how to say it.
Right,
but
that's good.
Picrites. And those currency, like, at first, I love how the game does it. So at first, it's so funny. When you're playing the tutorial levels or whatever, you complete it. You're like, oh, congrats! You completed this level. You gain 100 picrites. Oh, nice! You completed this. You caught the Pokemon. Here, 50 picrites. And later on, it's like, oh, well, now that you're running low on energy, here's where you buy it. Here you go, and it shows you. And it's like, oh, 100 picrites for more energy. So basically, they gave you the first one free. And it's like, oh, if you want to refill, it's like 10 picrites or something like that. I don't know, whatever. And then afterwards, after you're done with the tutorial and you're in the quote-unquote real world, once you start completing puzzles, you only get like 5 picrites, 3 picrites. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, where's my 50? Where's my 100? I've been spoiled. So now I have to, like, earn a shit ton because I just want to keep on playing, and then I run out of energy. I'm like, oh, I gotta fucking spend these. I gotta make it up by completing like 3 puzzles, which in the middle of I'm already gonna run out. I'm like, all right, this is a never-ending circle of bullshit. But regardless, still, it's Picross, and I like it, and I do like the Pokemon.
So
Like,
one thing I wanted to tell you
yeah,
is don't forget that you can still get additional points by doing the challenges
yeah.
or like the achievements, whatever.
Mhm.
And those themselves give you an additional like 5 on the side. Each level itself, each
Has
capture,
missions,
rather,
yeah.
it has the little stars that give you picrites off of those, and then you also have the in general one that's in the background. So you know it's not like you are gonna be stuck in the 5 to 3 picrite earn mode.
Yeah.
There are ways to get additional one, but yeah, for most part it's stressful because you got spoiled. You're like 50
Early on, yeah. But that's
like, welcome, you're a grown up now, bitch. Here you go. This is how life is. Minimum wage per hour.
But that's how really. But that's how I see it. It's that long term, it's gonna end up being that pain in the ass of. It's just gonna cost you a lot in order to make up that time, you know.
Literally on time, because that's how you actually gain the energy. You actually have to wait like whatever time frame they give you there.
Yeah, in order to be able to get that. Yeah.
From my understanding, though, if you get it to level 5, it's unlimited.
What, the time?
The energy.
How do you get it? How do you get that?
Well, like I don't know if you read it. You know how you can level up stuff.
Yeah.
You go to the energy. It says after
If you keep
the last
leveling
update,
it up.
it's unlimited.
Oh, I didn't know that. I might actually have to look into that, because if I can get unlimited, then that would be awesome. I would not have to worry.
I don't know
about
if it's unlimited
energy.
storage or if it's saying that it's unlimited that you can keep on using it. I think that's where we want to define it. I'm thinking it's the more unlimited storage. So if you forget to play for a week, you have like a crazy amount.
It just builds up. Yeah. Interesting.
Either way, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, we gotta figure that out. So yeah, that's it for me on 3DS. I don't really have much else. Other than console. But what do you have anything, Jack?
I got you got a big booty, so I'm gonna call it big booty. That's all I got.
Jack had an interesting couple days in Vegas.
Couple days.
A few days.
You were there for a couple of them. I was there.
His
for
days are
8
fused
of
in
them.
one.
Hold
Yeah.
on 1 second. I
Yeah,
look at this real quick. Ooh.
Alright.
All right. Put that down. No, I started playing BioShock again because I never finished it. So
One?
yeah. Yeah, I probably played for a good like I don't know 5 or 6 hours yesterday.
I don't remember if I finished it.
How have you played the other ones and you haven't finished one?
Infinite was very different
Doesn't
than
matter.
the others.
It's like a rule. You can't go to B
Well,
without
everybody
doing
was
A.
like, "Oh, 2's a piece of shit," blah blah blah, and then I was like, "Okay, cool." And then I don't. Well, that's the thing. I don't remember if I beat 1. That's my.
Well, the thing
situation.
is, this is the thing. When you beat 1, you don't feel like you beat it because of the ending. But I'll leave that there.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
gonna
don't
spoil
ruin it, don't
anything.
ruin it.
Fucking
Yeah,
spoiler alert. Jeez.
I mean, I don't know. It's a cool game. I thought it would be. There were so many things to BioShock, and I remember that I thought it'd be like more difficult to hop back into after 2 years or 3 years or more years, whatever it's been since I
Yeah.
first started playing it. But it was really easy to get back into it.
That's good.
Yeah,
Are you gonna work your
So-
way up to Infinite or?
yeah, maybe in 5 years. You know, I'm just trying to finish.
I fucking
finish the first one
loved
right now.
Infinite, man. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I mean,
Loved
I
it.
have all 3 of them. I own them all. So
Yeah, you gotta. All right, you gotta play them.
it's just about getting there. Wait, I think I own 2. I have to. I'm pretty sure I own 2. I don't know where it's at though. That might be a problem. I'll have to look. I don't know if I bought it on a disc or if I bought it on PC or if I bought it on Xbox. Oh man, I'll figure it out. But I think that's it, dude. I haven't really done much else I can think of right now.
Just a
Great
Brilliant.
game nonetheless, though. Enjoy that. It's a
Yeah,
good
it's
story
cool.
and everything.
It's
It's
cool.
just
Yeah, nah, it's cool.
Yeah, I had
Um,
so many conversations after playing or after beating BioShock Infinite with like just random people like sharing theories and shit. Oh man, I had a blast with that game. So yeah, I can understand. Fuck man, I think I'm gonna have to replay BioShock because I don't remember if I beat it or not. It's actually, you know what? I have it on Steam, so my save should be on like that cloud
Right.
thing.
Yeah,
so
it
I'll
should
probably
be.
just hop in and figure that out. And if not, then I'll probably join you in completing that.
gonna take like 45 minutes to try to see what the hell's going on and how to play.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna
Yeah.
progress from wherever the hell you left off.
Yeah, I was getting lost. It's cool though.
That's all you got?
Yeah.
Damn. This guy Vegas
Well,
got the best
same-
of you.
No, man.
CES.
You know, the fact I played anything is pretty
Actually, that's very true.
pretty amazing.
I feel bad. You were like, "Oh, dude, let's play Fortnite," and I'm like, I kind of got into another game, like literally just seconds
Doesn't make
before
any
you
sense. Doesn't make any sense.
asked. So that other game is one that Mr. Juan here and I have been, I want to say, playing quite a bit as of late, and that's Rainbow Six Siege.
The game you can't jump in.
Yeah.
No
You
jumping.
can vault certain items. Certain
Makes no
areas.
sense. Again, no sense.
Vault. It's equivalence of jumping. Okay.
What if I just like jumping?
You
'Cause
just
I'm
want to
excited.
you just want to jump everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, no, you don't want. No, you don't want to jump in this game.
Okay. I guess
Actually,
not.
you know, now that you mention that, I'm kind of. I don't think you can jump in any Tom Clancy game.
I
That's
don't
a
know.
valid point.
I'm like thinking back. I played. Oh, that's a lie. I did play something else on console other than Rainbow Six Siege. I played Rainbow Six Vegas 2.
Yeah.
I launched Rainbow Six Vegas 2, and I played with Jake for like, I want to say about 30 minutes. We were doing terrorist hunt, and I absolutely do not understand how I like that game as much as I did back then. It is so bad. Dude, oh my god. You run you throw a grenade with like the weirdest. You throw a grenade with B.
You can't change it.
I'm sure you could, but it's just like you can't aim down sight unless you what is it? You have to click your
Right stick.
Yeah, the right stick to aim down sight.
Yeah.
You
That's
run
not,
with
like
you
crazy
run with
for the time,
left.
though.
No, definitely not. You run with left bumper, which is I think a Halo move.
I don't remember what run was in Halo. I mean, they didn't even add run in Halo until I think it wasn't until Reach where they added run.
I don't know. And then the only way that you can actually aim like down sight without having to like look through is to take cover on a wall, what you have to hold a trigger for. It's just so weird.
I thought you clicked the right stick.
You can aim down, but that's to look through your scope. I just want to like blind fire, you know?
I understand. Kind of
and
like
if you hold it kind of but if you hold while you're hiding, if you hold the trigger and you look, you get like a smaller crosshair, you know? And that's what I wanted.
I guess that's why they evolved to what they did, right?
Muted. Microphone
What was
activated.
that? I sneezed. I muted the mic.
That's why they evolved into what they did, right?
Yeah, I guess eventually. Yeah, that's what.
Now you got me scared though, because here we are talking about the Division, right?
Yeah, so that's what I wanted to get into, because I was thinking about jumping, and when I played the Division Alpha and all of the videos that are coming out for Division, all there is cover and no jump. Jack might be onto something.
I just don't know why I can't jump. I
think it's a Tom Clancy thing. There's just no jump in any of their games.
I don't know.
Think about it. All of their games, I don't think there's a jump.
I don't really
any
play
of the Splinter
Tom Clancy
Cells
games, so I don't know. I never played.
I haven't played any of the Splinter Cells, but I'm just thinking back and looking at them. There is no jump.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's all about like that stealth type. Yeah,
but I can jump.
I call BS because this dude Snake from Metal Gear could jump, bro, and it's all about stealth.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. It's Tom Clancy. That's all.
I like jumping.
White man can't jump. That's what it is.
How do you explain Castle?
He has too much metal sheets, bro. He can't jump with that. Break his ankles, bro.
So basically, here's what happened, right? Servers for this game have been a piece of shit since pretty much launch.
Yeah.
They just
released Ubisoft title.
Exactly. That's what I've been saying.
What do you expect? Yeah.
And so I'm like, oh, this is just god awful. But we played the I don't know if it was the beta or the alpha.
It was beta.
It was beta, and it was okay. You know, I'm like, all right, this is cool. But now once the full retail title comes out, it's a piece of shit. I'm like, ah. So that's why I haven't been playing it much. They updated the game. After the update, it's been better. We actually get into plenty of matches without having to like leave the lobby, recreate the lobby, and all this other stuff. And then on the same day, Xbox servers were also fucked up. Something was going on with Xbox servers. So you add in the combination of shitty servers. Huh?
Is that the day Snoop Dogg flipped out?
Yeah, exactly. Same exact day Snoop freaked out. So now you have the combination of, here's this update that is supposed to fix, you know, all of these issues, and now Xbox is fucking up.
Right.
So you're like, I don't even know who to blame anymore. Like, I got so pissed off. So at that point, that's when Jake and I went on Rainbow Six Vegas 2, and it was working just fine. So I'm like, well, what the fuck? And we even had random people joining the game, and like all sorts of crazy things. I'm like, are you serious? Like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, so
hamburger button.
Yeah. So annoying. But yeah, Siege.
For all.
I have nothing to say about Siege. I think I've already talked about it enough. I don't know if you want to add anything, Juan, but
work on it. That's all.
We definitely need to just like get better.
When we went ranked, we're like, oh, we got this. We got casual. We beat people. We go ranked. It's like, bam, ass whooping.
We played it. I mean, we ended up winning like what, 1 out of the 3 that we played. That's not too bad. Oh, that's not too bad. We won 1 out of the 3, and out of all of them, they were all pretty close. It was like a 3-4, because you got to win 4, right, on rank.
You had to win, I think, 2 more than the enemy. That's crazy. You had to win like 2 in a row.
Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, we, for the most part, they were all pretty close games. So it's not that we were playing bad. It's just we were playing against good people that were at our skill level, which makes sense. I mean, I'm for that. I'm for that. So yeah, we just got to play a little more ranked. And whoa, what is that? Anyways, yeah, we got to play more ranked and get better. Get used to their tactics, because you learn a lot of shit from those from watching other people play. You know?
Like hiding in a fucking sink, a kitchen sink, or folding yourself into a human origami. Oh my god, your legs.
I remember.
Sounds like hacks,
oh my
dude.
god.
No, so something happens when you watch the kill cams in this game that for some reason the polygons of your legs, if you're prone, they go all crazy ape shit, and they pretzel out in the kill.
Bro, you look like damn, I don't know what movie that was. That movie with Charlie Sheen that had aliens. God, it's gonna kill me. But the legs just go the other way and they look like freaking Galliminuses.
And they start like running and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, what was that? Yeah.
That's what it looks like. I was like, oh god.
The Arrival?
He's an alien.
The Arrival, yeah, that was it.
The Arrival.
Oh, damn, good memory.
I looked it up.
Yeah, I just did too.
Thanks, Google. Yeah, so I mean, but that it doesn't happen in the game. You don't see it. That's only in the kill cam, right? Because I've not.
No, I've seen it. Yo, you were laying down.
Oh, really?
You were laying down. I was like, oh god, Ozzy. He was in the kitchen. We were playing the hostage. I was like, I was like, I can't focus. Your legs, bro, they gross.
Just looking at that.
They're gross. Like, you need medical attention.
That's funny. I mean, I haven't seen anything, and it's not like game breaking or anything like that. I guess it just kind of bothers you while it happens. It's a distraction.
It's not natural. I was like, that's not cool. Exactly, it's a distraction. I'm like, what the hell is that? Get shot from the side. I'm like, that's not natural.
Yeah. So there's that, but I don't know. I haven't seen it. It hasn't been an issue to the point where if I die,
it doesn't affect your playability.
Exactly. It doesn't affect the game itself. If I see it, I'd be like, holy shit, that's weird. All right, back on, like, aim down this window. Somebody will
It's
show
a good
up.
comedy movie.
Yeah, that's all I got. I don't know if you have anything else you want to add on to this one, but I'm good.
I'm good. I've just been playing Fallout since I'm trying to beat it. I'm
Fallout.
like, I'm going to beat it before I go back to work. Yeah, okay.
Go back to work.
Like, you're like, no, because the thing is, you're like, I'm going to go focus on the story. And you're like, oh, this side story sounds kind of cool. Let me go do that. And before you know it, you're doing 20 side stories because you got a side story off a side story and another one. And like, oh, goddamn.
Welcome to Fallout.
Yep. But that's it.
All right. I'm not even going to include that in the show notes because there's really not much to it. But that is it for DRULcast 129. Thank you so much for listening. You can find me on Twitter. I'm at Truaz. That's at JSpin. Hold on, I keep forgetting yours. It's like at
Ace Jam, bro.
Ace Jam. At Ace Jam. I think there's an underscore in there.
Yes, in between.
Yeah, Ace underscore Jam.
I think it's AC3 for the Ace. Make it very complicated.
Why do you make it so complicated? Like, you see,
because I'm unique.
That's at J Spin, and you're like Ace with a 3 and an underscore and a jam.
I'm like a unicorn. You can't find me.
So yeah, follow us on Twitter. If you have any questions, hit us up on there. And until next time, play to Drool. Peace.